Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest events in the province. Ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of May 12th, the Provincial Youth Union organized a talk show on solution to implement project number 08-March 2020 of the Provincial Party Standing Committee on gathering and uniting workers in the province, periods of 2020-2025. Attending the events, there was Mr. Lê Long Giang, Deputy Head of the Provincial Party's Committee's Organizing Committee.
At the talk show, representatives of units and organizations presented co-report on effective solutions in gathering and uniting young workers. It focused on content such as the establishment of union branches and youth worker associations for businesses in residential areas, strengthening propaganda and education, improving the quality of activities of the youth union organization, creating a favorable working environment for young workers, paying attention to the life and spirit of young workers. On this occasion, the delegates of young workers also expressed their thoughts and aspirations about the need for entertainment activities to create conditions for economic development, being cared for and supported physically and mentally. The Provincial Youth Union Standing Committee also commended outstanding union and association officers and young workers who have made outstanding achievements in union work, association work, and the youth worker movement.
Recently, the traffic accident situation in the province has become very complicated. In the first quarter of 2024, the whole province has 125 traffic accidents, killing 62 people and injuring 87 people, increasing the number of traffic accidents and injured people compared to the same periods in 2023. To control and reduce traffic accidents in the province in the coming time, the Provincial Traffic Safety Committee opens a propaganda campaign to ensure traffic order and safety in the province.
Accordingly, the Provincial Traffic Safety Committee requested the heads of department, ranges, and socio-political organizations, chairmen of the people committees of district, town, city, units, and businesses in the province to focus on propagandizing the masses to strictly comply with the law as participating in traffic, especially during holiday and summer vacations. Propaganda about the harmful effect of alcohol, beer, and drug on vehicle driver, guideline policies and law of the state on traffic order and safety, forms of outdoor visual propaganda on electric information portal and social network, organize conference, seminar, propaganda training, propaganda through radio, basic information system, loudspeaker, direct propaganda integrating into specialized and practical activities in locality. At the same time, propaganda through the work of sectioning and handling administrative violations. The propaganda campaign on traffic order and safety in the province will be carried out from now until June 30, 2024.
The audience in Afro 2024 development investment capital belonging to the state budget's capital managed by locality decreased by 4.05% compared to the previous month.
Development investment capital implemented in April 2024 reached over 234 billion Vietnam dong, of which capital from the provincial state budget is over 200 billion Vietnam dong, down 4.44%. District budget capital only reached over 33 billion Vietnam dong, also down compared to the previous month. The reason is that construction projects are temporarily suspended during the holiday period, affecting the volume of projects performed during the month. Accumulated in 4 months, investment capital from the state budget managed by the locality is estimated to be over 976 billion Vietnam dong, reaching nearly 23% of the yearly plan. Compared to the same period, the decrease is over 18%.
According to the Department of Statistics, total revenue from warehouses and transportation support services in Taynan in April 2024 is estimated to reach over 523 billion Vietnamese dong, down nearly 13% compared to the previous month. Accordingly, passenger support reached more than 272 billion Vietnamese dong, down over 21%. Freight transport reached over 234 billion Vietnamese dong, an increase of 0.28% compared to the previous month. Cumulative revenue is the first 4 months of the year reached over 2,385 billion Vietnamese dong, an increase of 30.55% compared to the same period, of which passengers transportation revenue reached over 1,378 billion Vietnamese dong. Freight transportation revenue reached over 941 billion Vietnamese dong, and transport support service revenue reached over 57 billion Vietnamese dong. In addition, passenger transport volume in April 2024 were estimated to reach 3,794,000 passengers, down 11.02% compared to the previous month. Freight transport volume were estimated at 1,661,000 tons, an increase of 0.25%. Cumulatively, in the first 4 months of the year, freight transport were estimated to reach 6,670,000 tons, an increase of 9.10% over the same period last year.
After many months of prolonged droughts from the beginning of May until now, the province has had quite heavy rains. The forest fire forecast level in the province has also decreased from level 5, extremely dangerous level, down to level 3, danger level. After the rains appeared in the province, the risk of forest fires was reduced and the humidity of the forest soil increased. Newly planted and cared forests were supplemented with a large amount of water. Vegetation and forest trees green again. However, according to the authorities' current assessment, the weather situation is quite complicated, with the possibility of prolonged hot weather returning. To ensure fire prevention and fighting in the coming time, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development requests the Management Board of Protected Forests in the province to continue instructing teams on duty to prevent and fight forest fires, not to be subjective, negligent, losing vigilance. Continue to maintain the implementation of the fire prevention and fighting plan during dry season. Implement the regime of being on duty, patrolling, and inspecting the forest, maintaining forest fire prevention and fighting activities in the coming time.
Many young people enjoy the flower arrangement activity on Mother's Day. Besides choosing gifts on Mother's Day, and their mother participated in the very meaningful activities of arranging flowers together. At the fresh flower shop in TayNinhTV City, the atmosphere on Mother's Day become more bustling than ever. Many young people and loved ones come to buy flowers and participating in short-term flower arranging workshops. They were instructed on how to choose flower, color combination, and decide flower bouquet to make them beautiful and suitable to their mother references. Do-it-yourself flower arranging activities not only bring young people joy and creativity, but also opportunity for them to express their love and gratitude to their mother. Through this, they also send their mother wishes of health, happiness, and the most sincere thanks.
On the morning of May 10, the Provincial Appeals Committee held a regular meeting in May 2024. Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial Appeals Committee, Mr. Dương Văn Thắng, Vice Chairman of the Provincial Appeals Committee, co-chaired the conference. At the meeting, the Provincial Appeals Committee approved many important contents related to issues such as plan to support small and medium enterprises in 2024 and the period of 2024-2026. Policy to develop a resolution to amend and supplement a number of articles of regulations on management mechanisms and organization of implementation of national target programs in TayNinhTV province in the period of 2021-2025. Resolution regulating the titles, a number of allowance and part-time jobs for people working part-time in communal schools, towns, hamlets, neighborhoods, and people directly participating in activities in hamlets and neighborhoods, and operating budget levels of social political organizations at communal level in TayNinhTV province. Regulations on criteria for establishment, number of members of the team to protect security and order at the grassroots level and policies, and spending levels for forces participating in protecting security and order at the grassroots level in the province, regulating a number of environmental protection spending levels in TayNinhTV province. The Provincial Appeals Committee requests relevant department branches to coordinate and effectively implement the contents approved at the meeting. At the regular meeting, the Provincial Business Committee approved the Department of Planning and Investment report on the plan to support small and medium-sized enterprises in 2024 and the period of 2024-2026. It is expected that in 2024, support will be provided to 88 businesses. The period of 2024-2026 supports 262 businesses, with the following contents: technology, support creative startups, supports participation in industry cluster and value chains. Regarding implementation costs in 2024, it is expected to be more than 11 billion Vietnam dong. The period of 2024-2026 is 34 billion Vietnam dong. The Standing Committee of the Provincial Business Committee requests the relevant departments and branches to gather resources to support businesses. The Provincial Business Committee assigned the Department of Planning and Investment to review support contents to supplement policies for businesses, have a specific budget support plan for its content each year. At the same time, the Provincial Business Committee also requested the Department of Justice to increase policy dissemination so that businesses can access the province support policies.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the ceremony to announce TayNinhTV provincial plannings for the periods of 2021-2030 with visions to 2050, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính directed that the government, people and business in TayNinhT province need to promote the missions in the three together spirits between the state, people and businesses. Listen to and understand together, share vision and action, work, win, enjoy and develop together on the principle of harmonious benefits, shared risks.
In the planning of TayNinhT province for the period of 2021-2030, with a vision to 2050, TayNinhT province has clearly identified new driving forces for socio-economic development according to one social security belt redevelopment zones for axes of driving forces, in which the province focuses on implementing 7 strategic breakthroughs including infrastructure development, human resource development institutions, developing small and medium enterprises, sustainable development, green TayNinhT, tourism development, service economic development. I hope that the central government, the Prime Minister, Ministry, branches, provinces and cities will continue to pay attention, direct and support to complete the approval of the Provincial Planning Implementation Plan associated with the Regional Planning Implementation Plan, complete procedures to implement key contents and projects such as Expressways of Ho Chi Minh Mộc Bài, Goi Dầu Sa Mạc Phase 1, urban industrial chain services along the Trans-Asia Corridor, Bình Dương TayNinhT Development Corridor, Mộc Bài Border Economic Zone to realize the plan, creating a new premise and motivation for TayNinhT. At the ceremony to announce the provincial plan, businesses also pledged to continue to accompany the government to realize the set goals. Home Nhân Group considers TayNinhT a priority and key locality in the group's development strategy. The Hus Group, Netherlands, and Home Nhân Group has survey and research investment in high-tech agricultural projects with a total investment of about 2,500 billion Vietnam dong in Tân Châu district. It is expected that on May 19, we will broadly hold the inauguration ceremony at TayNinhT high-tech livestock area. In parallel with this inauguration ceremony, we also held the groundbreaking ceremony for 7 key projects belonging to the TayNinhT high-tech agricultural complex chain, including system of breeding farms, export broiler farms, and food processors, with a total capital of about 2,500 billion Vietnam dong. TayNinhT has a lot of potential for development. However, the traffic infrastructure system is still a bottleneck, so we want to accompany the locality in investing and developing and synchronizing connecting infrastructure systems such as TayNinhT Airport, Goi Dầu Sa Mạc Expressway, Riverfront Avenue connecting Ho Chi Minh City, diversifying tourism routes with the criteria of beautifying the lands. It can be affirmed that with the companionship of the government, people and businesses in implementing the tasks and solutions set out in the provincial planning, this is an important factor contributing to TayNinhT's proper development, right thinking, creating new motivation, inspiring future development.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tân Châu is the latest district established compared to other localities in the province. After 35 years of joint effort from both political system and people, Tân Châu district has increasingly changed, achieving outstanding achievements in many fields.
As being initially installed, TayNinhTV district had a very low socio-economic starting point. The material and spiritual life of the people faced many difficulties. After 35 years of joint efforts of the entire political system and own people, TayNinhTV district today has had many changes with many outstanding achievements in many fields. It can be said that the infrastructure development of TayNinhTV is now outstanding compared to the time when it was newly installed. It's thanks to the extension of district and rate favor and investment from the province for TayNinhTV. The economy continued to maintain growth momentum with an average annual growth rate of 3.11%. From the district which were completely dependent on central budget subsidy, by 2023 budget revenue in the district reached more than 250 billion Vietnamese dong. The district has been interested in transforming the economic structure and restructuring the agricultural sector, especially high-tech agriculture associated with the reduction value chain. The entire district currently has more than 200 businesses, mainly businesses operating in the fields of processing and exploitation. Socio-economic infrastructure has been constantly receiving investment attention. Up to now, the entire district has renewed, upgraded, and repaired more than 1,900 kilometers of road. The provincial and district traffic network is widely distributed, creating favorable conditions to connect and remote exchanges with neighboring localities. Implementing the breakthrough program on infrastructure in the TayNinhTV district, we can review the major projects to be implemented in 2023. Specifically, the Road 795 passing through TayNinhTV area has been started, completed, and put into use. Secondly, upgrading and expanding Road 794 is currently focused on connecting traffic to facilitate the transportation of goods as well as local economic development. In addition, some other major roads such as DT 792 and DT 793 were also started and completed, contributing to perfecting the transportation infrastructure system in the district. Since 2011, through the implementation of new rural construction program, the face of rural areas in the district has changed. Up to now, the entire district has 3 communes meeting advanced new rural standard. 9 out of 12 communes meeting new rural standard, with the average income per capita reaching over 40 million Vietnamese dong per year. The roads are spacious and clean, security and order are encouraged, and people's lives are improved. The face of localities is increasingly beautiful and more civilized. In general, our people are very excited and happy. Promoting the achievement in the coming time, the party committee and authorities of TayNinhTV district will continue to improve the leadership capacity and fighting power of party organization in the teams of cadre and party members. Promote the strength of the entire political system and the raise solidarities of the entire people to perform well the local political tasks, try to achieve and assist the goal, and test out the resolution of 7 district party contracts term of 2020 and 2025.
Regarding Vietnam's reaction to the content of 2024 Religious Freedom Report of the U.S. Commission on Religious Affairs, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Phạm Thu Hằng affirmed Vietnam always consistently implements the policy of respecting and ensuring people's right to freedom of religious belief and the right to follow or not follow religious belief. In Vietnam, no one is discriminated against because of religion, beliefs, and activities of religious organizations are guaranteed in accordance with the provisions of law. Vietnam rejects the subjective, biased, and inaccurate statements about the actual situation in Vietnam stated in the 2024 International Religious Freedom Report of the U.S. Commission on Religious Freedom, and we have been and will continue to discuss with the USA on issues of mutual concern in the spirit of openness, frankness, and mutual respect to contribute to a comprehensive strategic partnership for the peace, cooperation, and sustainable development between Vietnam and the United States. Regarding the U.S., the Department of Commerce holding a hearing to upgrade Vietnam's market economy status, Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Phạm Thu Hằng informed. In fact, up to now, 72 countries have recognized that Vietnam has a market economy, including large economies such as England, Canada, Australia, Japan, and Korea. And the United States' early recognition of Vietnam's market economy status will contribute to concretizing the commitment of the two countries' senior leaders to strengthen the comprehensive strategic partnership between Vietnam and the United States, thereby promoting economic and trade relations, bringing practical benefits to businesses and people of the two countries. Previously, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in collaboration with the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism and the People's Committee of the Thanh Huế Province, organized an international press conference to introduce Huế International Arts Festival Week 2024. The week has a theme, Cultural Heritage with Interaction and Development, takes place from June 7 to June 12.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.